That's very bright. Just waiting for some people. Hey girl, how you doing? All right. I know it's a little late night chat. How are you guys doing? I did a bunch of errands today, got my hair done. So that was kind of a good thing. Just haven't seen you guys in a while. Look, we're in a new location. We're gonna do little late night chats in Jen's bedroom. Hi Carrie. How are you guys doing? I was spending like an hour putting putting the links in the description box below. I know it's not my normal, but you guys always ask me about makeup and things like that. Mom was in her jams. These are my favorite jammies. So this is great. Hey from Cali. Oh, you guys are late night hanging out. We're in the bedroom. This is where the magic happens. I'm gonna get rid of that little Cinderella poster there. That's a vintage one from like the 90s. And I'm gonna put a little neon up there. So I think this might be a cute little late night like stream thing, but I was doing all the links in the description box. That's why it took me, I was gonna start like an hour and a half ago, but I want to make sure all those links were in there because I did a little makeup haul tonight, so it was really good. Oh, it's not a robe. Oh, I didn't get the robe from Target, but that was from Kohl's, girl. Kohl's. It matches, you know, me and the cheetah. She got her cheetah print blanket. Got some of that. I am working tomorrow, so I'm gonna kind of give you guys a chit chat while we're doing this. Like what our plan is for this week coming up for Halloween, because we're gonna be doing a lot of stuff. It's Halloween, so we've got Halloween Horror Nights, we've got Hollow Scream, so don't forget about that. And then of course we have Disney parks as well. I needed to go get my hair done because I had put it off already because the last month, so I wasn't really able to stream the last couple weeks because, you know, like Vicky and Scott and Amber were all here and they just kind of requested that we like hang out together and kind of be present. But anyway, if you're here, I'm gonna chit chat more about that at the end of the video. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. But we're here for a little Sephora and Ulta haul today. And I'm gonna show you guys my brand new, oh, I didn't link it in the description. I'm gonna have to add it. It's my brand new makeup bag. I love her. She's an arsenal. She's got this cute little strap so you can put her on your like luggage thing. It also comes with straps. So they have them downstairs. You can clip it onto here if you want to carry it like a purse. So that's fun. But I needed kind of I had like 3 different little makeup bags. So I needed it. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate you. But this is like the makeup bag. I needed a new one. So it's got all these little compartments up here for brushes or whatnot. Got this little compartment in here as well for like little palettes and such. So that's like the front. I wanted one that had a lot of compartments because Mama needs compartments. And this thing has the little straps that hold it up. So if you're traveling, you can use this mirror to do your makeup if you want to. But look, it's got a little section for brushes. Also, I got to fill it all up. And then it's got this little pocket in here. So you could add more palettes and stuff in here as well. And then all these little compartments in here, you can move these little things around and rearrange it. So these little things come out. So you could rearrange it to fit all like your makeup products and stuff. So, you know, Mama don't roll out of bed like this. So, you know, but I'm trying to get organized. So I have a very good travel one. So this is a lot of new makeup that I have all my old makeup that I've been using over there. I just kind of needed a new spring something or other. You know, I need a new little something. So I just wanted to, but I will link that below. And that one's from Amazon, you guys. This is from Amazon. And I just Use one of my sticky letters to add the letter on there. And this is the letters I got from Amazon as well. They're like the Stony Clover chenille letters. So that's really, really cute. Yeah, look at all the baby Yodas. It's kind of a mess. But there's my dripping with excitement 100-year ears. So isn't it great, girl? And these things move around. I have a separate one, like the Stony Clover bag. That's all my brushes right now because they're dirty. So once these are all clean, brand new brushes. I'm going to put them all in here. And then I have a separate one just for skincare because, you know, it's a whole different thing. I wish I could put it all in one container, but I think if I travel, I can probably remove some of this junk and try to put everything into one. You know, but I just needed a new one, but I really like it a whole lot. It's my new favorite thing that I got. So anyway, we've got some new makeup that after I got my hair done, I was all the way, oh, thank you. That is on YouTube. It's got music, but I'm not sure if it's copyright. So who else has a Fire TV and you always lose this remote? Okay, because this, yes, we're gonna get to it, girl. I got one for you. Cinema Secrets is my #1, but I actually, fun fact, bought one on Sephora tonight, which is a mini daily brush cleaner spray. So normally what actually I use, like you do the big clean with all your brushes, you know, like in your room, and I use the Dr. Bronner's, you know, like from Target, the soap, not the liquid soap, the bar, the Dr. Bronner's bar. Put it on a dish and then just get one of those, like from Five Below. They have the little grippy mats for your brushes, but literally everything comes out that Dr. Bronner's Castile soap because it's got a little bit of like oil in it. It'll get that right off. You don't want to just use alcohol every day on your brushes because it gets super, it'll dry out your brushes. But this is a good one to put in your makeup bag for every day. $10. Everything is in the description box, you guys. I linked everything below, every single thing. Yeah, that Five Below dish, it's like a plastic rubber, like it's just like a with like little like teeth or whatever, and you go and then, you know, it just gets all that goo off. That's like the deep cleaning. I will admit I need a new one. I use Cinema Secrets normally. I got dirty laundry over here, so I'm like, I don't want to move because like Jen's dirty laundry is like right there. But you know, house is a little bit of a mess since I haven't been home in like a month. I feel like I haven't had a break since the wedding, Reese, then 2.5 weeks also with Scott and Vicky. So Mama's just been tired, and I'm sorry, but you know, Rob and Scott just, you know, they're like besties and they just wanted to be like together. Yes, yes, Heather. Little travel one, girl, little travel. And this goes right into your luggage. It'll go right into the handle. You can go boop it right there. This is from Disney. It's a 2-piecer. It was right from like World of Disney. It came in 2 pieces. It was like this one, and then it had a smaller one, which I attached to the one that looks like this, because the chain for the necklace of this one like got green really fast. It came 2 pieces. I got it from World of Disney like $20 a few months ago. I don't know if it's still there, but keep checking because I keep like refreshing them anyway. But I took it off because it's just like the chain was just like a double clamp, so you could disengage the necklace, and now you have 2 necklaces instead of 1. So that's always fun. Like, I feel like I have to back up a little bit because I'm a little too short. There we go. Or get my pillow. There we go. That's a little bit better. Anyway, I also found, I gotta link this too. Who else loses their Fire remote or any kind of like remote that's tiny? This is the new one, so it was slightly longer. As you could tell, I jerry-rigged it. But look, you can put an AirPod on your, an air tag on your remote, you guys. Because this tiny thing falls into the cracks of the bed all the time. So anyway, but that's another thing I gotta add on the link. I forgot about this. They don't make one for the longer one yet, but they might. So I just cut it and it still fits. But the main thing is I gotta make sure I have that air tag because I have lost this silly Fire Stick remote 1,000 times till I put a cover on it, because then at least I can hear it beeping and I'm going, where is it? Like it fell down underneath the bed, underneath the blankets. It happens to me all the time. So okay, got that Sephora brush cleaner, linked in the description box. I'm trying to make this not forever. Okay, the next thing from Ulta is I've wanted to try this for a while since I'm into, you'll see, into like more CC cream type foundations. This is the smaller, this is a classic. It's the It Cosmetics CC Plus 50. It's got SPF 50 in it. It's like a full cover concealer, but it's got all the skincare in it. I know this is like a ride or die, tried and true for a lot of people. I just got a travel one because I've not tried it yet. So I wanted to just buy a small one of this, but it's It Cosmetics, has lots of good things in it, and then it has the SPF 50. Because nowadays, I've been like going ham on the SPF lately, because that's what's gonna not give you any more wrinkles. Because I bought the full-size version of the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. This bad boy is like viral on Instagram and TikTok, and you know Charlotte, she's expensive. She ain't cheap. Charlotte ain't expensive. She's not cheap. So I know that the Airbrush Flawless, like the original foundation in the bottle, is more matte, and I really don't want that because I have dry skin. Mama don't need any more like things that are gonna make dry her up even more. So I heard this one's kind of like that. It's got like the skincare ingredients in it, but it's supposed to like make you like increases your hydration by 166%, even at your skin tone and that kind of thing. So it's got really, really good reviews. It looks like this, very similar. Yeah, she's expensive, but she good. I know she good, girl. So I'm going to give her a go. I got her in warm 8 because, you know, I'm a little bit, my face is whiter than my body, but my body's tan. So I'm just kind of going with that. So we're going to give her a go tomorrow. It's very similar to the It Cosmetics. It's got that little pump on it and all of that. So we're going to give her a go. And luckily for Ulta and Sephora, they both have a 60-day, only in America can you return your cosmetics, y'all. If it does not the right color, you can return it, exchange it for a new one. So just keep your receipts, And yep, so these two are kind of like what I'm going to try and see, you know, how I like them. I know the It Cosmetics, everybody and their mama has used, but I tried it out today, like sampling. I spent 3 hours at Ulta, don't mind her. But it's a good little travel one, being that you said you're flight attendant, and it might be good for vacation. So this came in a little travel container. So if I like it, then I know I can bring this teeny tiny thing on vacation, because I'm always traveling or staycationing or cruising, doing that kind of thing. But these are the two foundations I bought. They're both linked in the description box below. We could do in a different video like what's in my makeup bag, because we got a lot in here. And then we also, yeah, we'll be here all day if we do all that. And also like what skincare I'm using. I kind of want to do these things like maybe late at night, because these are easy videos I could do at home, maybe on the nights that I work, because I work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. If you guys are interested in doing that, because I mean it doesn't cut into the part time, because I'm here at night in my house in my pajamas. So we're gonna have a makeup jam with Jen. That'll be fun. So you know, because we love to talk about makeup. It's always fun. I know the guys are like, girl, I don't need it. Yes, all the e.l.f. products. Oh, it's downstairs. Yeah, I still have that. Oh, and the Poreless Putty. Look, you could tell it's well loved. It doesn't have the label anymore. The Poreless Putty Primer. If you want to cover up, as you could tell, it's well loved. So I've been using that. I've been on a new kick of using a lot of cream products. You know, that whole glass dewy skin is really making a comeback, which is good. I have dry skin, so I need to like just drench this bad boy into anything. Yep, get the setting spray, get the Charlotte Tilbury one. I actually need more, but I use the e.l.f. one is in my brush bag, because that's like, shh, I bathe myself in that bad boy. So speaking of setting spray, so we're going to dive right into the next setting spray. I bought this is a classic one as well, the Mario Badescu. This sucker's cheap, $7. It's the rose water. It's the classic scent. They come in green tea and cucumber. They come in coconut. They have like a violet, lavender one. They have all the different flavors, but it's like, this is more like not setting, but like refreshing. Like, and I love the smell of the rose. I'm just like, or like before bed. This is just kind of like a facial spray. It's got aloe and herbs. It just smells like a spa, y'all. It just smells good. $7. I've been using this thing since like high school or college, forever and a day. Yes, girl. Oh, perfect, perfect. Us dry skin gals, you know. Even I bathe myself with a moisture and then lots of chemical exfoliants. I see it now. You don't want to OD on the chemical exfoliants, but I'm working on it. So anyway, those are the little sprays. I bought one of these. This you could buy at Ulta or Sephora, super cheap, $7. Can't go wrong. This will not really like make your makeup last longer, but like maybe right before you put your foundation on. I have a new trick that will defy all primers. You want that makeup to like stick to your face and not come off at Disney? I got a new trick. I gotta tell you, I've been using the hyaluronic acid. I use the Vichy. It's like pure hyaluronic acid serum, so it's kind of like a clear gel. So that's the last step that I put on, and it makes my skin very tacky but moisturizing. And then I just kind of like spot use the putty primer, just like kind of right here in the pores. And then I use my foundation, and that sucker ain't going nowhere. I'm telling you, that'll stick to your face, but it's skincare, so it's not bad for you. And it's like that bringing in the moisture. So that's what I've been doing lately, using that as the last layer of like prepping your skin before you slap your foundation on. Been really, really good. All right. Next thing is just a classic. It's been sold out everywhere. This is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. This is a tried and true, I'm talking OG YouTube 2014 and maybe even longer. I've been using this NYX Jumbo. You can use it like for your tight line to brighten up your under eye, or you could use it right here for like right, you can highlight with it, but put it like in your inner corner, and then you can even use it on your nose and your bridge, and then put the highlighter on top of it. It's like bam. But the Milk Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, the white one, this is like you gotta have it in your arsenal. The one I had was so old and dry and crusty and busty, so I had to get rid of it. So, but finally, there was one at my Ulta. They've been sold out recently because this thing is going on viral on YouTube, on TikTok lately. So, the our Gen Zers are finally rediscovering the love of NYX. So there you go, drugstore cheap, like $8. That's great. I got a mix of high end, and I'm trying to find dupes, y'all. Cause anytime I can dupe something, I will. So these two are kind of gonna go together. The next thing is, of course, Charlotte's super famous Pillow Talk. It's a little mini set. Again, this was $25 for these two tiny things of the lipstick and the liner. And then they come in like original, medium, or deep now. It's not just regular Pillow Talk. Being that I'm a little bit of the tanner persuasion, I did the medium because the light one was a little too light. So I am going to try this because at least I have the original kind of to go. But I've been looking up dupes and everything, like the perfect dupe to the original Pillow Talk lip pencil, because the lip pencil alone is like $28 for a pencil. So I'm like, that I can do. Find a bunch of different dupes. Like I'm talking exact dupes, not like alternatives. So this is the one that keeps coming up. After all my research, it's the NYX Slide On Glide On lip pencil. This thing is like butter, made in Italy. That's why it works so well. The exact color, if you swatch it, pretty much the same. It's called Nude Suede Shoes, and it's listed in the description. And this sucker is like $8. Very, very good. I've used this before, but I didn't know it was a dupe for Pillow Talk. So, and then the original Pillow Talk, and these are just the travel versions. But again, I'm all about trying to not pack a whole bunch of stuff in this makeup bag. So, yay, hey, how are you? Trying to do a little late night makeup haul. And hey, they kind of go, if you're traveling, going to Disney, you need some makeup. Or don't we always need more makeup? I mean, why not? I've been in a Charlotte Tilbury kick lately, trying to find dupes for her because she's pricey. And this is the travel version of the Pillow Talk. Oh my Lord, can't get her out. All right, we'll just break the box because I'm going to take it out anyway. Look how tiny she is. She's itty bitty. Yep. Oh, no, I haven't yet, girl. I haven't. But I have not. This is the NARS, the Laguna lip balm. That's what I have on top of the lip pencil. Again, this is this is my ride or die. If you see me wearing a lip product, the lip liner I'm always wearing is NYX. The one that you pencil up, the one you don't have to sharpen, because nobody got time for that. It is the retractable, like the spin up ones that you don't have to. This one. All right, she's gonna drop. Jen's dirty laundry back there. Costumes. Okay, this one. It is called the NYX Retractable. Retractable is the name of the game. This one, I wear this every day of my life, and I may put different toppers every day of my life. I always wear this one. It is sand nude. I believe it is not sand beige or sand nude. It's sand beige. Sand beige, but it looks dark like this. I wear this every day. And then all I have on top of it is the Baby NARS Laguna lip balm. It came with my birthday gift, but I just keep this in my wallet at all times. So it's just a little like lip balm. It's like the Laguna bronzer, but the lip balm of it. I love it. So, but when I'm at work, I usually do the liquid lip, and it's always Ginger by Kylie. That's the one I use no matter what, because when I'm on stage at Disney, once I'm on stage, I really can't, I can't be putting makeup on. You know what I'm saying, girl? Like, once okay, you guys are falling. Sorry. There we go. Don't mind the bags everywhere. But, yes, right here. There we go. Once I have it on, it's on. And I can't take it off. But this is the mini. We're going to give her a go. We're going to wear her to work tomorrow. So we'll see if she lasts. I'm going to give it the tried and true 7-hour shift. I don't touch it. Like, once I'm on, I don't go potty or have breaks once I'm on stage. So we will give this. So we have the original Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk pencil and lipstick, and then we're gonna try the nude suede shoes. Also, I also got a lip tint, because lip tints are making a comeback. It's all about lighter, not as heavy, but provides a lot of pigment, but lighter. It's all about the lighter, brighter makeup these days. I'm telling you, it's the new thing now. So I'm gonna put this right in here so I don't lose it, because this is like for tomorrow. Trying to add all my stuff in there. All right, so that's what we're gonna use for tomorrow. I also bought a ColourPop Fresh Kiss Glossy Lip Stain, and this thing is supposed to just you put it on your lips, and it's supposed to stain your lips, and it's supposed to be long lasting. We'll see how long lasting it is at Disney. We gotta run it through the gamut, but it is in this cute little color that is called Tutti Frutti. It reminds me of the Clinique Black Orchid, which is like it's going viral now. So many of these makeup products that are like old. Like, I'm not talking old like for old people. Like, it was like we used it a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, right? Like when we were using it back in the day. And now they're all coming back on TikTok and going viral. I'm just saying, they're rediscovering old favorites, I guess. So this reminds me kind of the Clinique Black Orchid. Or, yeah, because it's just very similar in color. It's like darker. It comes off more red on the camera because of the light. But I'm telling you, girl, they're rediscovering new favorites. So I bought that. We're going to see if that also, maybe I can put it on top of the lip liner and it'll stay all day. We'll see. I've worked the next 3 days, so we're going to give that a go. That's my battleground, is Disney. I mean, it is. If it works there, then it's got to be good, right? If it doesn't work, then it's probably not going to survive a sweaty day at the park. Just saying. All right, we're going to put all of that in there. We showed you all of that. Okay, now we're going to move on to the Sephora bag, which is oh, wait, there's one more item. This is the Charlotte Tilbury dupe that I found, actually, that I've been finding the right color. I couldn't find the right color till today because they were sold out everywhere. So I'm going to pull them all out now. I have 3 things in here. So one's a concealer, which is basically a dupe for the, it's a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Eye Bright Concealer. And look, even the packaging looks the same. This is Makeup Revolution. So you just find like the shade that matches your under eyes. I think this is just medium. 7 or medium. It's just medium. This isn't going to be like thick. So like if you need like a little bit more coverage, like in the inner corner, like this makeup's been on my face all day. So it's probably, I still use the Hourglass. This sucker doesn't crease and it's very thick, but yet it's like $36, right? But it lasts me forever because you use a tiny, tiny bit and you just use it in the super dark areas, blend it out with your finger or brush or whatever. And then you put this, you could do this with your little triangles and it brightens up your under eye. $10, and sometimes they're on sale. You can get them 2 for $14, but right now they're like $10. $10 is a lot better than $40 because the Charlotte Tilbury one is $40, so $10. Love me a good dupe, all about it. And then now these are a dupe for her highlighters, the Charlotte Tilbury highlighters, which are also $40. So these bad boys, I got them in 2 different colors. I got them in the, I think hers is called Opal, and this one is, which one is this one? Strobe Champagne. That's the word I couldn't look for. So this is more like your goldy, like very bright. Strobe Champagne has been sold out at the Ultas by me. I had to drive all the way to Orange City to go find it. Oh, there's Alligator Loki. And then this one's the rose one. So these are just like, she has a pinky one and she has like a golden one. And these are like $10 dupes of that. Really, really nice. The rose one could almost be like a pinky blush. It's a little bit more pink. See, it shows up very, very pink, but it's cute. I just put it like right up here and it works just dandy. And something like that, $10 versus $40, can't go wrong. I mean, if you don't like it, it's $10. You can always return it to Ulta. Take it back after 60 days. So I also found another dupe for the airbrush flaw. There's another. Oh, Makeup Revolution, girl. I linked it in the description box. Everything is linked exactly in the description box below. That took me an hour and a half. That's why I started so late. But it's in the description box. So it's all linked to the exact thing at Ulta, girl. I did my due diligence today. But that one's Makeup Revolution. Makeup Revolution has a lot of Charlotte Tilbury dupes. Just saying. And then this is the gold one, which again, I keep forgetting the name because it's late. Strobe Champagne. Strobe Champagne. Strobe, like light, champagne. Strobe Champagne matches that one. The other dupe that Too Faced, yeah, those are great. Oh, thanks, Heather. Yeah. Hey, you got to build. That's why I always have a lot of drugstore and high-end, but not really, really super. I mean, the Charlotte Tilbury, okay, Charlotte, she's expensive. She expensive. But, you know, I wanted to dabble a little. You know, I kind of have 2 of my favorite foundations, Ride or Die. Makeup Forever. And, you know, I've talked about this 1,000 years because I've used this sucker for years and years and years. I always repurchase it. And Wet n Wild. And this is the Photo Focus one. $5. $5. So good. $45. $5. See? Balling in a budget. That's right. You got to have both. You got to have both. I mean, you know, especially like pencils, things like that. If I can find a dupe for $5 or $10, you know she's going to find it. You know, it may not be exact or as long as it performs the same. But I believe things like this, you don't need the $40 thing. And this Sephora, the microfine powder, this is a dupe for the MAC one. Granted, this is $20, but the MAC one is $36, almost $40 now. The Mineralized Skin Finish, this is a dupe for the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. This is Sephora brand powder. That one is super, super good too. Hey, Matt, how you doing? Just having a little late night makeup chit chats in the bedroom, you know. I just wanted a makeup chat today. I just really do. And then I gotta link this to, this is a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Photo Focus, like that primer that she has, that's $44. I said, no ma'am, no ma'am. That's just, it's a primer. Like, I don't really think you can use it on your own, but it's basically just a little shiny thing that makes it like glowy underneath your makeup. Yeah, not $44, but you know, she found me a, this is Jecca Black. And I got it in my BoxyCharm, and it works great. She just needed to, I needed to share these delicious finds with y'all because it was so good. I found a lot of good Charlotte Tilbury dupes, and I'm like, oh my God. Okay, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going because there's more. The best thing, Patrick Star One Size Beauty collab with Disney. It's the Fantasia collection. So I bought this as a Mickey powder puff, $16 at Sephora. And it's also at the Sephora at Kohl's or Sephora at JCPenney. I think it's Sephora at Kohl's now. But that's why Sephora on their actual website is sold out. But I linked it in the description box below. If you did not watch the documentary on Patrick Starr's channel, Patrick Starr is a beauty guru. He owns his own company, One Size Beauty. He's from Orlando. He's Filipino. He's Ohana. And he comes from a very musical marching band, color guard, you know, piano playing musical family who was going into, he went into nursing. I mean, you know, it's just part of our culture. Filipinos, you're just kind of a, so I definitely relate to Patrick, and Patrick is amazing with the makeup. So I love his company, and you know, he did, and he's an ultimate Disney fan for sure, you know, and the documentary made me cry. The first 5 minutes, I'm crying. So I will have to link it for you guys on the next stream or something. But definitely check out his documentary on how they collab with Disney with this. And it was a documentary that, you know, was all Disney approved and edited so beautifully. It's like a professional job. It was amazing. Like, I was crying the whole time. I was just like, it's like kind of like a culmination of his whole like dream come true. You know, to collab with Disney is like, that's like his dream come true, especially a kid growing up in Orlando who loves Disney. I mean, come on now. You know, it can't get any better than that. So that's that. But this is a puff. You can use it for powder. And you know, I may not mess them up. I might just like, it's not powder foundation. He has a whole makeup line. It's not just for powder. I use puffs too. Puffs now are to set. Like if you want to bake. Yeah, they come with a little, there's little puffs that come in your powder. Like if you buy powder, like just regular powder foundation. Yeah, his iconic item for his line is the powder foundation. I don't use a lot of powder foundation because I have dry skin. But it might be good for summer at Disney, or if you just want to get out of the house really quick, slap it on. It's full coverage. I know his is. And then go out and run errands. I usually use powder foundation to just kind of like, if I'm using like a medium coverage foundation, I need a little bit more coverage. And maybe I'll just like dust a little bit in the areas that needed a little bit more coverage. But I'm not going to slather it all over my face because, again, dry skin. Dry skin gal. But this I just bought because it's so cute. It's Mickey. I don't know if I'm ever going to use it because it's white. And you just put your fingers through here. And then you can, I guess, use it like the little ears like in here. But I just buy my Amazon. They're like triangular ones. $6. They're pink. And I think it comes like 4 of them in a bag. But they're like little triangular powder puffs. I bought it because it's Mickey. She's never going to use it. I'm just going to admire it because it's cute. And I also bought the eyeliner from the Fantasia collection. And this was $19. Disney's Fantasia from One Size Beauty. I linked everything in the description, you guys. And the girl who was working at Sephora, it's called the Point Made Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner Pen. And it's like water resistance, all of that. I'm like, are you sure? I work at Disney. I work outside. She swears it's good. I'm like, I'll be the judge of that. So, you know, it's a powder puff, not a beauty blender. Beauty blender is a sponge. This is a puff. So I've got a whole drawer of beauty blenders over there, which thank you for reminding me because I just threw my other one away. I actually had a beauty blender case that I put in this bag so I don't dirty up my makeup bag. This was like from the Walgreens brand, which was an awful sponge, but I wanted the pink egg to put my beauty blender in, or makeup sponge. So, yep, that goes in there, but I'm going to give this one a go. This is the Fantasia eyeliner. So she says, oh, it'll be sweat proof and all of that. I'm like, I will be the judge of that. Oh, look, 2 more NYX lip liners. Are we shocked? No, we're not. You know, like I told you, I use a lot of NYX. Nobody believes me. Alrighty. Oh, that's Colin's card. I also got the One Size Beauty I had to buy it, the Made for Shade Bronze and Sculpt Trio. So this is a bronzer and contour, but and this is the medium trio. They come in fair, medium, tan, like it's very color shade inclusive, from like fair, medium to like, hey Maria, to like very dark. So I just picked the medium because they had all the samples out there. And man, when I touched the powder, it was like butter, girl. It was like butter. I was like, it is a buttery. So this is the one size beauty Made for Shade. I believe this was $36, but you get 3. So, and I actually like it because a contour needs to be gray and a bronzer needs to be warm. You can bronzer. You can contour with your bronzer, but technically a contour is a shadow. So it should be a little bit on the cooler tone side. And that's why I just saw this. I'm like, the pink packaging, of course, but it's like butter. I mean, it's butter. But look how beautiful. She's gorgeous. It's very, very pretty. She's red. And, I mean, it's pretty. So pretty. Well, hello. Yep, but look how pretty that is. And having a little late night makeup chats here with everyone. We're not at the theme park. It is kind of late. But, you know, hanging out of the bedroom. I had a big Sephora and Ulta haul today. Just had to do it. Just had to do it. But look at the cute little happy faces. I don't know if you can see the happy faces on there. They have little happy faces on them. They're so cute. Contour, and I got a little bit of the bronzer, but this is definitely a little bit of, but it's like butter, y'all. It's like butter. I had to buy it. But, yep. Oh, I don't know where I put the little film thing. Oh, there it is. I have another trick, which keeps the powder from messing up the mirror. Here's a makeup tip for Jen. See this little thing? Put a piece of tape on it. Whatever tape you got. Like tape. Not masking tape. Scotch tape. That's the word I'm looking for. And then put that right there. And then that way it like keeps the powder from flapping up and down, and it kind of protects, like a little protector here. Oh, awesome. Hey, Faith. Yeah, let's do it, girl. Because you know that my original channel was supposed to be makeup and mixology, right? But there was a lot of people in the beauty space. So instead of spending all my money at Sephora every day after work, I would just go to the park instead. So now I just buy Disney merch instead. But, you know, still love makeup. It's like art for me. So, but yes, we're going to give this a go. And I'm going to give you like, these are all new. So once I've used them, I'll give you like a further review of how they wear, how, you know, how it's working, you know, and let you know which are good. And out of these two, like the good, the bad, the ugly. Missing Vegas? Yes and no. Actually, no. I visit Vegas, but no. I was meant to be here. That's why I never stayed in Vegas. I was meant to come home. Mama's home, and she's been home. Yeah, I would visit Vegas. Love to visit. Glad to visit, but Orlando is home to me and always has been. So I was meant to be here and be back with my Ohana and live my best Disney life. So, you know, it's kind of where I needed to be. Last but not least, the Airbrush Flawless powder from Charlotte Tilbury. And I mean, look her packaging though. She's so pretty. She's very, very pretty. So they have a tiny one for $25, but it's so little bit of product that you might as well get the full one for like $36. So yeah, she pretty, very old school. It's the Airbrush Flawless Finish Complexion Perfecting Micro Powder. I mean, her names are a mouthful, y'all, but gorgeous. And all her packaging is very 1940s classic, you know, and she's blowing up on TikTok. But this powder, I will, Stanley, for sure. We're hanging out in Jen's bedroom. These are easy. I might be able to do these late at night after work, but I might have to do it downstairs because then maybe tomorrow I could. But like Wednesday, Thursday, Rob's working, so he goes to sleep early because he gets up at the crack of dawn. But yes, ooh, you said ooh. Yes. Oh no, no. You get most of the people know that. Okay, most everybody that I've been with knew that my hair was always long, right? And it was like almost 2.5, 3 years ago. No, 2.5 years ago, that I had that unfortunate bleaching accident, and Mama had to cut her hair. So all of this is mine, except for like the very ends now. Just this, just to add a little bit more length. That's it. All of this is mine. See? All of this is pretty much grown out. It's just a little bit more just for the length now. But we're almost there, girl. I've always had very long hair. So people who knew me from Vegas, Georgia, I've always had very long hair. But unfortunately, when I first moved here, actually not even first moved here, when I first started going through my blonde journey, yeah, I had a lady who messed up my hair and fried it, that I had to cut my hair. Like, I know it's not short, being shoulder length, but for me, it was short because I've always had really long hair. So all of this pretty much, except for like the ends, are mine. We're almost there. We're almost there. But it's time, like, give it another year or so. We won't need these anymore. You know, it's just the little ends. I just have a little bit on the ends. But yeah, you guys know, I've talked about this a million times. If you've been with me a long time, you know. So, but all of this is all my hair. See, it's getting there. It's getting there. It was so short. Like, it was like all this breakage. I had all this breakage up here. These were like really short and crispy pieces, but look how long they are now. It's grown a lot. So the key is not washing your hair every day, using Olaplex, using only good products in your hair oils, all of that, and go to a very good hair colorist and make sure. So what they do now, it's called the bleach and tone. So all they do is bleach just the new growth, like all of this. So that's exactly, like, I've never been, like, I've always been very transparent with you guys, but all of you guys have known me since I started YouTube. I've always had very long hair. And then you guys know what happened with that whole unfortunate bleaching incident. Even Rob had a coronary because he's like, he's a little short, ain't it? Because he's never known me without long hair. I've always had long hair, even in high school. You know, I've always had long hair. So he had coronary, but, and also mirror shock. But yep, we're almost pretty much only the bottom. And not to be tattling on anybody, but just to let you know, most of your YouTube creators who have really, oh hey y'all, how you doing? Most of the creators that you watch, a lot of your Disney creators that have long, luxurious hair, girl, none of them, they're all extensions too. Just saying. But if you guys have known me for years and years and years, I've always had long hair, but unfortunately I had to cut it to about there, like 2.5 years ago. But look, it's already grown, like it's grown out. So literally just this bottom layer, which isn't even a lot anymore, is just for a little bit of length. But other than that, this is all Mama's hair now. So that's why it blends well. This is all me. So yep. But what it is if you go blonde, it takes, even in Vegas, I didn't have blonde hair. I had highlights. I had a lot of caramel highlights. And you go more and more and more, but slowly. This getting to the platinum, like, it's usually very, very silver. When it took me about 2 years to get to this stage. So not only do you have to do like baby lights and highlights, you can't go from black hair to blonde hair in one day. It ain't gonna happen. So, well, you're gonna fry your hair. It's gonna fall off, and you're gonna have an unfortunate bleaching incident. Watch Brad Mondo. If you do not watch Brad Mondo and you don't get a giggle out of him, he does the TikTok bleach fails. And I did my own hair and I done bleached it at home. Oh my Lord, he makes me laugh. So yeah, don't be on Brad Mondo, okay? Don't be on his show, and don't end up on one of his videos because you fried your hair silly. Please don't do that. Finding the right hair colorist, like my hair girl is amazing. Color is her thing. It's not the same lady who does these. Today, these were just moved up. Like, the extension lady is separate from the bleach lady, as most people have that. They're usually not the same person. everybody. Yeah, well, because most of it is my hair. Yeah, but most of your YouTube creators, just saying, Instagrammers, just saying, they're probably all sponsored by their hair people too. I paid for this with my own money. You know, yeah. Most everybody, if you see everybody with super long, luxurious 22-inch, 20-inch extensions, it ain't their hair. Just saying. You know, I'm here, Georgia. I see you guys. I'm live. But I do have all the links in the description for my lovely ladies there. And then I got a 100-point perk of the Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. I always like to keep little perfume samples everywhere in different purses, just because. So, you know, I am the always traveling with my Dove spray and all of that. So, it's not one color, they're highlights. So it's not like she bleaches it one color. It is like a platinum blonde, but you can tell there's some gold and then there's some more like silver bits in there. They're different colors. Yeah. No. No. Yeah, no. There's different kinds. We could even do a whole extension video, y'all. I learned a lot. It was a journey, okay? It was a journey. Because, and I thought I was never going to be that girl because she always had a lot of hair. I have a lot of hair and I have wavy hair naturally, not very fine or thin. I have a lot of hair. So it's not, yeah. Hang on a second. There we go. So getting the color, what are you starting at? Like if you're starting at dark brown, like a 2 or like black, it's not gonna talk to your colorist. Make sure they know how to do color, like bleach. What you're gonna do, you're gonna have to bleach your hair. It's highlights, like with the foil, you know, when you see people with the foils and stuff, first thing you're gonna have to do is get highlights, like step 1. Or balayage is when they paint the hair, like you see them like paint it like on videos. You can watch it on TikTok or YouTube, look up like highlighting, baby lights, balayage. You could probably start with a balayage. I don't like balayage because that's when they leave a lot of root and your hair grows out anyway, like you end up having roots. So why am I paying for roots when I gotta go get my roots done? So I'm at the point where all we do, it's called a bleach and tone. So all she does is like put the bleach on only the new growth. None of this gets touched because that's how your hair gets healthy. That's how the lady fried my hair. She put bleach on the parts that were already blonde. You don't touch it. Once it's blonde, you don't touch it. They can tone it. Toner is a deposit. It deposits the color. And toners are like 9C, 10E. They have different tones, color, warm, neutral. So it's like her special blend. It's not per se like, never use box dye. Box dye is so bad for you. So if you really genuinely in your heart want to go blonde, please leave it to a professional. So I don't want, most of this is really mine. Because if you guys have been with me a really long time, really long time, I've always had long hair. And then in 2019, yeah, I went to a different hair person, like a highlighting person, and they didn't use Olaplex, and they fried my hair, and I had to cut it to here. So that was not good, but it's all grown out. It was really short too. I had all these broken pieces. So blonde, anytime you want to highlight or put bleach in your hair, if you want to lighten your hair from your natural color, I don't care what color it is. If it's dirty blonde, ginger, leave it to a professional. Because for as much money as you're going to spend, trust me, when I was young, I did the whole Sally's thing too. Watch Brad Mondo. You're going to end up having bleach fails, and then we're going to find you on his YouTube videos. Don't do it. You can I used to go to a hair cuttery. They were very inexpensive, but at least they're professional. Because what they do when they highlight, they use the foil. Unless, of course, your mom, your sister, your aunt is a hairdresser, then you got the hookup right there. But it's chemicals. So please do not do it. Yeah, now all of this, like I was telling you, most of your creators, the only thing that is extensions now is the bottom, like this part. Like just for the length, just this little bit on the bottom. I just have a little bit on the back of my head to make it a little bit longer. But you can tell all this is mine, you know. It's getting there. So, I have very, very weighty, I have weighty hair and a lot of it. So actually, most people, there's also like, I could go through this whole extension talk here. We'll be here forever. But there's many, many kinds of extensions. There's tape-ins. They're like two pieces of tape and they sandwich your hair in between. Not my favorite because I've seen a couple of the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders have those. And then like they were doing like hair tutorials and you can see the tape. There's many, many kinds depending on what you need. Like if you're a thin hair girl, you're gonna need a lot of, they're called wefts. It's basically like one long thing of hair. I've had those too. I did not like it. It was like lumpy in your head. Like it was like one long thing of hair. And then they like have these little beads and then they sew it into your hair. Look it up on YouTube. You can see all the different styles for sure. Yes. Yes. Now she's what? Phenomenal. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, girl. Like the girl that I have now, she moves salons. I follow her. She's very inexpensive for Orlando because I've gone to some of these bougie hair people that do like a lot of your Instagram influencers. It's okay if you have short blonde hair, but I didn't like this lady. Not for nothing. Like I didn't love her or anything. She gave me more breakage when the whole point was I was trying to grow my hair out. So I knew staying with her was not going to be good for me because she's good at doing blondes. It's her specialty. But like once the bleach is in there, she would put you under the heater. You should never put heat on bleach. Bleach already expands and gets hot. That's how my hair was getting damaged. So I couldn't go to her anymore. So I'm always up late. I'm nocturnal vampire. So I'm never up early. I'm always up late because I work at night, but Rob's still playing video games. I gotta get off here shortly because I don't have to be at work till 3 p.m. So, fun thing too is I got into the cast preview for Fantasmic. I am not sure if I'm allowed to live stream, but if I am, it'll be like, hey, you know, because I will be one of the very first people seeing it because it's on the 1st. I'm off that day and I'm going to be there. But yes. If you're in Orlando and you need a good hair colorist, Peach Bombshell Beauty. If you need a wonderful extension specialist who is inexpensive, because a lot of people, you could go thousands of, and you know, mama be balling on a budget. Cast member probs here, okay? We are balling on a budget. I don't care if I was a gajillionaire. I am like Peter. Peter's rubbing off on me, you know, but I've always wanted to have a bargain. Like if I can find great quality, why am I going to go to a salon and spend $1,000 and they do a meh job? You know, it's all about who's good. So DM me if you're in Orlando and you need somebody to do your hair. Like if you're just doing straight, you just want highlights. She's up in Altamont Springs by the mall, by the box lunch. She's not down by Disney, but definitely cheaper and less expensive than those salons in Windermere, like close to Disney. It's gonna cost you like $300, $400, $500 to get your hair did every time if you go down there. Just saying, not bargain hair, but you know what I mean? Like more like a regular price. Life hacks, I'm telling you, because you know me, mom, also got to be balling on a budget always, but I still want to have good hair. I don't want somebody being so cheap that they're frying my hair either. I always pay for the Olaplex. I'm telling you, for years, you guys, I went to hair cutteries. I know a lot of them closed down because of the pandemic. Actually, my hair lady now, my colorist, the girl who does my color that you guys love so much, she came from a hair cuttery, but she was one of those, she's been doing hair for years, but she was always like the colorist. Like color was her jam. So she moved to different salons that a lot of them got, you know, never reopened due to COVID, things like that. And that's a lot of businesses, you know, that's just how it works. So I followed her and because she knows what she's doing. So I actually have an appointment this coming Friday to do all of this. I never do them the same week because when you first get your hair did, I mean, we could do a whole thing about, if you guys really want to talk about extensions too. I've done all of the, yes, because I've done the expensive, and I'm like, what? Like, I felt like she broke more of my hair. Like, I'm like, the whole point was like, no, I'm trying to get my hair. That was like when I had that was like 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, maybe longer now, maybe 3 years ago at this point. It's been a minute, but yes, hair cuttery has always been great. Even when I lived in Fort Lauderdale, her name was Barbara. Also, my hair colorist now is also Barbara, which is really funny. But yeah, I've always had hair cutteries use Redken. They use good product. Um, I've never had an issue with them. Pay for the $15 extra for the Olaplex. You know, I think the hair cutteries are great. Like if you're just looking for somewhere to start and you don't know anybody, that's the hardest thing if you move into a new town is finding hair people. Finding hair people. It's hard. But and nail people. everything, y'all. But almost gonna go to bed here shortly, and the dog's crying. I can hear her. Riley's like, "Mama, why you leave me out there?" Because she'd not leave us alone. But yeah, my new makeup bag. I will link it in the description. I showed you guys this. We'll do what's in my makeup bag. We'll do a different video on a different day, and then we'll go do a skincare videos. I mean, you said you guys like these. Maybe I'll do these late at night, like after work, because I really can't stream up the parks at late. Beginners to the product, Olaplex. If your hair is already color treated, I should break out the bottles from the bathroom. 4 is the shampoo. 4P is for purple shampoo. And then the 3 is the treatment, right? That's the most potent product they have. So I will link it in the description box, you guys. And it's got the top. It's good. There's a lot of different ones of these, but this is the best one out of, trust me, I did all my research. I need like the compartments for the brushes. And you can put it in your luggage. And it comes with a strap too, but I love it. And it's pink, my signature colors. And we'll do skincare because, I've been on a skincare journey lately. Spending, I've had the good, the bad, the ugly. Same thing with like high-end drugstore. I watch a lot of dermatologists because a lot of those good brands from the drugstore, Vichy, La Roche-Posay, CeraVe, they're excellent. Yes. Well, if you find one that you like at Hair Cuttery, be like, hey, can I make an appointment when you come back? Because they're all different levels, like stylist, master stylist, or whatever. Like, how they go up levels. If you find somebody who did your hair right, make an appointment with them. That's how I found Barbara, because she was at the Hair Cuttery by Altamont Mall. Because when I first moved up here, and we've been up here a good long, almost a decade, right? 9 years, and I don't know where to go, so I went to the Hair Cuttery, but it's just, and I've done different salons. So this friend suggested that, and then look what happened. Unfortunate bleaching incident, but my hair is pretty much healthy and back to like the texture that it is, like, it is now. And I'm also the type of person that I don't have to have my extensions don't need to be moved up every 8 weeks. I can go longer because I brush my hair every day. I don't sleep with my hair down. I sleep with a satin pillow. I have I'm going to put my hair up on a very light scrunchie. I just put it up, or always like tie it. Like, don't sleep with your hair loosey-goosey. Either put a bunch of scrunchies like this, or braid it very lightly like this, and sleep with a satin pillow. Satin pillowcase, period. End all, be all. That's what you got to do. I only... Like, if you're not like working out and getting really sweaty, you don't need to be washing your hair every day. Trust me. I am a night owl all the time. Olaplex is excellent, no matter whether you use a product or not. Like I said, 4 is the shampoo. 5 is a regular daily condition. There's a conditioner, but the oil, the number 7, I showed you guys the hair oil. I just do a little bit of that. And I put it in my hair before I blow it dry. You cannot sleep if you have extensions. You cannot sleep with wet hair. You understand me? No, ma'am. You will break your hair. So as soon as your hair is wet, you have to blow it out. So I use one of those brush dryers. That thing is the best thing. I got it at TJ Maxx, $24.99. It's pink, of course, but it's great. It's like the Revlon brush styler. You don't need no Dyson Airwrap. You just, section your hair. Start from the bottom. Air it. You can't sleep with wet hair. Or I usually end up doing it in the morning if I'm leaving, during the day, and then just blow it out. And then put some of that oil because it protects your hair also. Heat protects it. The less I found out lately, being that my hair is back to normal, it's not dry anymore, it's healthy again, even if it being, you know, colored and stuff, because it's only getting bleached right here. Like, it's got all the natural oils. If you're blonde, you probably shouldn't wash your hair more than once or twice a week tops, just saying. So depends on where you are. You may need a heavier conditioner. Like when my hair was first damaged, I was doing mask upon, like, you name it. But now we are back to where it is. Like, you know, all my hair girls, my hair ladies are please just punch with me. I use a Tangle Teezer, that pink brush you always see me use. I brush my hair from the bottom to the top. One in my car, one in my bathroom. That's the only hairbrush I use, is the Tangle Teezer, the pink one, because it doesn't pull your hair out. But that is literally the only brush I use. Now, lately, this whole week, that's the only product I put in my hair, is the number 7 Olaplex, a little bit of that hair oil, just for the frizzies in the end. And it's been cooler, so that's why I've had these curls for 3 days, y'all. 3 days. And they're still there. I haven't had to recurl my hair for 3 days because it's not humid. And, you know, yeah, I mean, we could do a whole video on hair, y'all, but it's getting to be like 1:30 in the morning. Rob's gonna come up here in a minute, and we probably have to go sleepy night. But if you guys really, really like this, we'll do more of this. Oh, I get knots. I do, but I brush my hair every night. She's so proud of me. The only time, like, I actually went a little too long. Okay, just to tell you how long I had it, before I went for D23. Remember when I went to D23 in California? That's when I was supposed to go get my hair, my extensions moved up, and I never did. I went longer, but because I take care of my hair, look, there's no knots. And that's what she said. I take good care of my hair, and I just brush it out every night. I don't sleep with it wet. I use a hair tie. You know, yes, girl. Every other day might be okay, even if you have oily hair, that's almost too much. You should really not wash your hair more than maybe twice a week. Just letting you know. Unless you like worked out or you sweated your booty off at the gym or at Disney. But it's winter now. But once or twice a week, tops. And even if your hair is oily, the less you wash your hair, I know you guys are going, oh, but my hair don't smells pretty. You know, your hair, your scalp, your hair needs those natural oils. You know, unless of course you worked out or it was sweaty and summery at Disney. I get that. Or you went swimming, of course. But twice a week, maybe that's it. Like, if you really want healthy hair, dry shampoo, your hair will adjust. I do when it's getting to be like day 5 hair. I'm like, ugh. I do use a little bit right here at the ends, and I just you know, brush it through. But then, you know, you got to make sure, like when I wash my hair, I do the Olaplex shampoo number 4, the plain one first, not the purple, just to get all the buildup out, because you're going to get a lot of product buildup too. And you just make sure you use your fingers and really massage it and get all of that buildup off of your scalp. You don't want your scalp to be suffocated so your hair grows. And then I rinse that out. Then I put the purple Olaplex 4P in, and then I let it sit for like 2-3 minutes. It keeps it super silver. That's why it's so silvery. And then wash that out, and then I put the gloss on it or the conditioner, leave it on there for 1 or 2 minutes as you're exfoliating, shaving your legs, whatever you're gonna do, you know, rock it out. Rob built he got one of those suction soap dishes, right? But he put them upside down. So, well, curly's a whole different thing. I have naturally wavy hair, but yeah, you got to probably, like, you know, maybe when you're at work, keep it up, and then maybe cover it with a bandana or something. Because when I used to work in a restaurant, like a bartending inside a restaurant, mama smelled like, I worked at Famous Dave's in Vegas. One of the places I work, I smell like ribs, barbecue. I know, I worked at a Hooters when I was in college. I understand. I smell like chicken. I get it. But if you can maybe when you're working, keep your hair up and at them. And then they have these like hair refresher sprays, and at least when you're out of work, it won't smell as bad. But I'm telling you, unless you're really, really sweaty, it just depends on your hair. Everybody's got different hair. But you know, if you're going blonde, this is mainly for everybody that's blonde or you're trying to go blonde. You cannot wash your hair every day. You can't, because you will dry it out, damage it, and then your hair will, yeah, just go to professional, be safe, don't be on Brad Mondo's channel and your hair falls out, you know, please don't do that. Please don't do that. But it was a lot of fun. Thank you guys for hanging out till 1:30 in the morning. These are like home house videos are easy because I'm home, but it'll be really late at night because no parks are open ever that late anymore. But this week, don't forget, we're going to be doing some Disney Halloween Horror Nights. We'll be at Halloween Horror Nights for sure. Yeah, for Disney, you have to have my hair up. So my trick is I always have it in a ponytail or up. And then when I'm outside and it's sweaty, I always wear the headband. That's why when you see me on Instagram, I have that silly headband. But you know what? Sweat doesn't pour down your face. That's a good thing too. And it keeps the sweat from dripping down your face. We're going to be doing Horror Nights. We're going to be doing Hallow Scream because we saw those Hallow Scream tickets. So don't forget, probably this upcoming Saturday. Looks like, I'm not sure if we're going to have backpack buddies, I believe, but they do have 7 scare zones. They have 5 haunted houses, which are all tents. I've done all my research. A lot of the folks were able to film in the beginning, like they went to the media thing. So I don't think I'll be able to stream in the houses, but I just wanted to go because Rob got the tickets for so cheap. But we're going to check it out. There's so much stuff outside anyway that isn't inside the haunted house. I mean, there's 5 houses. If we do all the 5 houses, and we have backpack buddies that you're used to it by now. But it's a different, and it's fun because it's different. It's not HHN, you know, like with the big wow production and all of that, but it was fun anyway because we did do Hallow Scream at Busch Gardens 2020, year of the pandemic, and that was fun. I enjoyed that. There was more stuff going on outdoors and scare actors, and they come up to you, and it looks like from all the videos, all the research I've done, there's a lot of stuff that you guys may be able to see. So we're going to do Hallow Scream this weekend as well. And then Halloween night will probably be at Horror Nights for sure, because that's where we're going to be for Halloween evening. And then don't forget, November 1st is the very first day. It's actually cast preview day of Phantasmic. I am not sure if I'm going to be able to stream that or not, you guys. Yes, Lumber Party. Next time you guys put your jams on. This, you know, it's not just because I love Barefoot Dreams, but TJ Maxx, you know, balling on a budget as always, but it's so soft. I mean, I love the Barefoot Dream stuff, but I'm not paying $160 for that. I love shearling blankets. I mean, you know, but yeah, the house, exactly. I'll just describe the house, you know, but we'll have a good time with that. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on. It's just, I'm sorry for not streaming the last 13 days. I did look it up, but requested from my friends just to like be present and hang out. And of course, Rob and Scott are like besties, you know, since even before the cruise. But boys, they want to just be like, oh, you know, making the jokes and being crazy and making, you know, boy jokes and not have to worry about censoring themselves. And I totally understand that. So for sure, I'm going to, I did put it on Instagram. So if I am not on YouTube, just follow me on Instagram. I'll put a bunch of stories there. I did record a lot. I'm going to try to put a little reel in, and that way and show you all the food, because I did film all of that. Hey, TJ Maxx, this is my favorite pair of pajamas. I gotta look for another one, girl. I gotta look for another one, because it's like the shearling, like it's like fuzzy and soft. I don't like, even our comforter in our bed. See, Rob is not, he don't care if he's sleeping in a pink bed. He don't care. He's not tough enough to wear pink. He don't care what color the bed is. And it's shearling in the front, because I keep my house at 68 degrees, rain or shine. It's cold in this house, but I can't sleep unless it's cold. So, anywho, but yeah, that's what we have planned for this weekend coming up. So thank you for hanging. This is our Magical Makeup Monday. That's what it was. That'd be a really fun Tuesday, actually, now. But I can always do these at night, because I also have another ring light and setup downstairs by my ears. So if you want to do something makeup-y or late night, I can definitely do that. Tuesday, Wednesday, because, you know, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays when I work. That's why I don't stream those days. Yeah. Friday, I believe I have a park pass. I can't remember where. I think it's Epcot. I wrote it all down. I've got it all planned. Saturday, we're going to go to Hallow Scream. Sunday, I'm not sure yet. I made park passes for the whole weekend. We're set no matter what, where we can go, Universal, Disney, whatnot. Hollow Scream for sure Saturday. I believe we're going to try to do Horror Nights on Sunday a little bit, but Halloween night is on a Monday. Next Monday's Halloween Horror Nights. And then Tuesday, the 1st of November, is going to be the cast preview of Phantasmic. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream that or not, but if I do, it'll be on the fly. So make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell, ding ding, and you scroll and pick to all. That way you get alerted when I go live. I have a feeling I may be able to because we're allowed to bring guests. I already have my 3 guests. You already know who they're going to be. Peter, Nick, and Mike. Because it's only open to cast members who are at Hollywood Studios. It's not even all cast members can go. It's only Hollywood. So we'll see. I don't know. It's going to depend on Disney, but I'm just keeping you guys a heads up. If you are here tonight, so you're going to be the first one to see Phantasmic. If I'm allowed to stream, I'm just going to put it in my backpack. Whip that sucker up, and they said I can stream. Okay, we're going to go live. You know what I'm saying? I don't know yet, but just be ready because we're just going to bring it on. I'll bring my Kleenex because, you know, we're going to be ugly crying. You already know. You already know. But anyway, thank you guys for spending the night with me. I just wanted to come on here because I missed you guys so much and just kind of let you know what was going on, why I haven't been on, and you guys are sending me all these messages, and I'm like, follow me on Instagram, please. It was just have to honor my friends' wishes. Just like if you guys were down here and we were hanging out and you like, babe, no streaming, we just want to like hang out. Sometimes you just have to be present, you know? So sorry about that. But other than that, I had a great time with my friends. It was awesome, exhausting, but I would do it all over again. You know, Peter and Josh are on the Mardi Gras. Kind of like pick D23 instead of, oh, let me show these to you before I go. Because you've never seen these. These are not out yet. Boop. These are those 100-year, yeah, it's expensive. Expensive. They smell expensive. Okay, I bought a lot of good merch at D23, but these are like these are my D23 dripping with excitement 100 years of Walt Disney World Company limited release ear headband. This is the one that I got, one of the last ones at D23. These were released. This will release later on this year. Yeah, you know, I spent all my money at D23 instead of going on this cruise, but so majestic. It's just dripping with excitement. Yeah, I don't know if I ever wear these. They say 100 on them. They're awesome. Ooh, so shiny. I would do some like pewter silver makeup to go with this. This would be really cool. But yeah, I never did show you guys the merch. So they're dripping with excitement. I know, I did not make it up, but that's the logo. That is the slogan for the 100-year celebration. That's why it's all dripping with excitement. These were $175. The boy ones were $195, I believe. Nick got the boy ones, the ear hat, but had to get them. Kind of like, okay, I got really good merch. If I do D23 again, I'm just going to go there to shop. I'm not going to do the whole 9-hour shenanigan waiting for panels again because that just hurt my feelings. Yeah. I learned a lot, so now I know. I still got to do a what I wish I knew before I went to D23 video because I got a list. I was taking notes. But yeah, that is one of the, this one stays up here in my cubes because they live here. All right, but anyway, $175 for the girl ones and then $195 for the ear hats. They will release in park by the end of the year, towards the end of the year, because the 100-year celebration starts January 27th at Disneyland, but the beginning of the anniversary is in January. So they told me that this merch should release around December, if not the beginning of 2023. But I was able to get it at T23. So thank you guys so much. Have a great night. Now it's your turn to make some magic. Comment, like, and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up if you haven't already. Make sure your alerts are on because we got a lot of stuff going on this week. Mama gotta take this makeup off because she's gotta go to bed and let my dog in because Riley's going bananas. Other than that, thank you guys so much. Love y'all. Sweet dreams. I'll see you guys really soon, okay? Good night. Oh, links for everything were in the description box below. Okay? Love y'all.